Hey guys, welcome back to SLT Learning, and we're gonna cover another Selenium related questions for QA automation job role. So if you're applying for a QA automation, right, for any experience like from fresher to the 7 or 8 years of experience person, okay, you can go through this playlist that we have created, and what we are accumulating over here, we are collecting all the common questions that has been asked in the MNC. So we mainly collect those questions from our candidate who appear for the client interviews, and if they struggle on something or some questions, they ask us to elaborate in detail. So the video they can refer anytime whenever they are facing another interview. So okay guys, so let's see what the next question that we have in Selenium today. So how do you validate if the Google Analytics or Comscore tags? Okay, so these are like a kind of HTML. Okay, we know the HTML tag, but these are the different things like Google Analytics and Comscore are tags that are present on page or not. Okay, so if you are new, okay, sometimes it may be you think, okay, what is Google Analytics tags and what is Comscore tags? Okay, so let's we talk about those things. Okay, so Google Analytics focus on tracking website traffic. Okay, so this is kind of things like mainly is SEO and all those people work. Okay, when they are doing the active SEO on their website, then they ask the web developer to include these tags for them, so they can monitor and measure those performance and prepare the report accordingly. Okay, so Google Analytics focus on tracking website traffic, user behavior, and market and the marketing performance. So these are the three things like mainly the Google Analytics work. Okay, and Comscore is primarily used to audience measurement and verifications, and it's specially used for the context of the advertisement. So it will see what kind of audience you will have, right? Like like few of the boosting post or boosting like your videos on YouTube or Facebook, they ask you to choose your audience. Okay, like the gender and the age preference and all those things. So those kind of stuffs will be happen over here. So these are the two tags, right? Nowadays, like most of the companies website, you will see these kind of tags, and let's see how you can validate if you see those tags. So first things, as you know, right, the thumb rule of automations, before validating anything you need to capture, you need to identify, you need to fetch that particular tags. So for that one you need to understand how these tags work. You know the purpose of tag, but how the tags will be work, you need to understand. Okay, so let's go in much detail about this part. So to validate and to identify these tags, you need to use different tools manually as well. You can also do via automations. I will show you this code snippet as well, how you can do the on automations. So the first things will be use browser development tool, and this is one of the common things. Either you can press control F12, or you can use browser developer tool, where you can just go and manually check for Google Analytics. Okay, so suppose if you are going on a Google Analytics, you want to see the Google Analytics tags, right? So what you can do on Chrome, right click and inspect and go to the network tab, and just reload the page. And when you reload the page, you need to use the filter. You need to filter that whatever the content will be there, right, in a network tab. You need to filter that, and you need to find this particular. You need to find the collect for universal analytics. These kind of keywords you need to search in your in your filter. Then you can search for this kind of JS as well, like gtag /js or analytics.js. So if those kind of information like google.analytics slash collect and all those are available on your on that particular website, that means that website contains Google Analytics tags. Okay, so you need to looking for this kind of stuff. You see Google manager.com, gtag gs, and collect and all those things. For Comscore, right, you need to identify, you need to filter, you need to follow the same process, but the filter you need to make for this particular keyword, like bacon.score scorecardsresearch.com, or you need to see for this Comscore tags as well in your that particular filter on the network tab. Okay, so this is how you can manually check. This might be asked you in an interview, okay, have you heard about these things? I, to be honest, this is not that much frequently asked questions, but sometimes they might be asked you as a QA. You should be know about this kind of tags as well. Okay, now the second things, you can check page source or tag manager. So right click and view page source, that we all know, right, and search for this text. The similar text you need to search like gtag and scorecardresearch.com, and this kind of text you can search, and you will find like this way, you see script like Google tag manager.com and gtm and gtm, something like that way. If you found like this way as well, that means it has the Google Analytics in that particular website. Okay, use Chrome extension, few of the inbuilt tool like Google Tag Assistants, Ghostly, then Tag Debugger, those kind of tools you can also use to identify these Google Analytics and Comscore tags on the web page. Then you can just go with the automation way if you want to identify those tags using the automation with Selenium, right? So you need to fetch the network log, and from the network log you can need to filter for the same keywords that you see over here. We are going to use the dev tools, that is one of the inbuilt class that you can use with the Chrome, and you can create the session. You see dev tool, we are creating the instance of the dev tool, and then dev tool dot create session, and then dev tool dot send. This is a network request that we are sending, and we are fetching that information, and then we are searching string URL request.get URL. If those URL contains Google Analytics or scorecard research, then this is the, we can just say yes, the tags are found in this particular website. So this is the simple snippet you should remember, and this is more than enough. Okay, so for these questions as of now we have these things, but in the next question will be also related with the Google Analytics tags and how it's gonna impact on the performance of the automation. Okay, so I will record that call and I will upload in the video as well. So keep watching the video. If you like the way we present the video, the interview questions, please subscribe to our channel and share with your friend who are preparing for the interviews, guys. Take care. Thank you.